Okay, good morning, Facebook. Good. Good morning, everybody. This is Mystic Fitness live at the studio in our heated room, practicing yoga together on this gorgeous Saturday morning in Massachusetts. My name is Amy, and our beautiful model behind me in child's pose is Deba. Thanks for tuning in. And we're here every single morning at 9 a.m. live streaming our classes. Please join us. Please share this video with anybody and everybody who you think might enjoy it. A lot of good stuff happening on Sunday, November 15th at 6 p.m. Deba is going to be leading our students through Bollywood yoga dance. So it is a really energetic, happy, fun class that blends Bollywood dance moves with yoga moves, and it's one of my all-time favorite classes. That will not be televised, so you have to come to the studio in person to enjoy that amazing class. Please pre-register. Other than that, check our website. We've got a lot of great classes indoors, safely practicing masked at all times. All right. I'm going to move over. You're going to watch these incredible yogis and just have a wonderful time. Let yourself free. Let yourself be free. All right. Spread your fingers. Relax your whole body. Spread your knees apart. Start to connect with your breath, please, bringing air in through your nostrils. Fill up your lungs and fill up your belly. And please exhale out through your nose, emptying your lungs and emptying your belly. So there's still plenty of freedom to breathe deeply. Just use your nose instead of your mouth. Bring your belly in. Fill up those lungs. The breath feeds the body the oxygen it needs for strength, and your breath is the voice of your soul. Use that voice. Inhale and exhale. I'd like you to gently sit up on your heels and maybe tuck your toes underneath, by the way, to stretch the bottoms of your feet. And spread those toes, and you can just kind of distribute your weight a little to the left and a little to the right, just to get some nice weight from the pinky toe to the big toe. How do the bottoms of your feet feel? Okay. And you don't have to sit right on the heels if that's too much weight for you. You can lean forward a little bit to alleviate some of that pressure. Or if you want more pressure, you lean back. And bring your hands on the ground. Let's slap the tops of those feet out. Yeah. And then on hands and knees, we inhale and reach that right arm up high to the sky, inhaling. As you exhale out through your nose, you thread your right arm underneath your left armpit. Take a few of these. Inhale, that right arm reaches up. And exhale, we thread under. And one more time, please. And thread under. You guys are great. You can add a balancing pose here if it's in your practice. Maybe extending the left leg back and maybe raising it up. Good, Myrna. Breathe. And then bringing that back knee back down, unthreading your right arm. Inhale, lifting it up. And exhale, returning it back into your tabletop. Try the other side. Inhale, that left arm lifts up and threads under 3 times. And put a little weight on that shoulder, that upper arm a little bit. Option to stay here or to start floating your right leg up in the air. Bring your right knee down, unthread your arm, raising it up, inhaling, and then placing it back down. Let's take some cow and cats here. Inhale, arching the spine, and exhale, rounding and tucking, and alternating between your cows and your cats, applying breath to your movements. And how about taking some circular motion, so keeping your hands planted and your knees planted. Start circling the body in one direction. And reversing that direction. So if you went clockwise the first round, you may go counterclockwise the second round. Starting to feel pretty good? Good. We'll tuck our toes one more time. Stretch the bottoms of your feet again, so sitting on your heels. Second time around, it might feel a little better. And raise your arms up. We'll open and close our fingers. And maybe the speed is so great that the forearms start to burn a little, and that's very, very good for you. And then start to shake them off. And one more time, maybe raising those arms, forgetting about your feet, opening and closing your hands. Okay, shake it off. Ready to slap those hands on the ground? Cha-cha-cha. Slap the feet on the ground. And from all that madness now, we sit back on the heels. We find our stillness. We place our hands in heart center. You guys are great. We'll start our beautiful practice together with the sacred sound of Om. First, a cleansing breath in and out. Inhale again. Have loads of fun. That's all I care about. Let's really just enjoy ourselves here. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms up nice and high. Exhale, right arm drops, left arm lifts up and over. Sweep the left arm in front of you and down. Let it circle, sweep back up. And just take some sweeps this way. And as a group, we'll land up and over to the right side. Change sides for me. Left arm down, right arm up. Lift and sweep. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Meet together, up and over to the left. Beautiful work. Take it one more time to the other side and take those sweeps. Total of 4. Up and over, and you're going to switch your sides. 1, 2. Landing in center and bringing both hands into heart center prayer position. Rub those hands together. Let's get some nice heat. Place right hand over heart. It'll be nice and warm. Place left hand over heart. Big breath in, students, and breath out. Hands come back down on the ground for your tabletop. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round and tuck. Tuck your toes under. Let's take our first downward facing dog of this absolutely beautiful November morning. Start walking your dog, pressing one heel at a time into the ground and bending one knee at a time. Take a big breath in and a breath out. Twice more. Inhale and exhale. And once more. Inhale and exhale. Working the inner thighs here. We're going to take some spring forwards, but we're going to stop short at a high plank. Give this a try. We pull our hips up high first, belly draws in, and then knees come down, so we bend the knees, and then we spring forward but with control and stop at that plank with our shoulders right above our wrists. Belly is drawn in, spine nice and firm and flat. Legs are strong and straight. If this is not available, then you may certainly drop the knees for tabletop. Inhale, hips up and knees drop. Exhale to that high plank position. Feel that in the insides of your thighs. Take 3 more. Hips up, knees drop. High plank. Hips up, knees drop. Beautiful work, Jeff. High plank. Form is primary here. Good. It is the most important component of this posture is your form, okay? Hold that high plank for me. Belly draws in. We squeeze the bum. We squeeze the thighs. Shoulders are above wrists in a proper high plank. Option always to bring the knees down to the ground or to take your high plank on your elbows. For chaturanga, you roll forward on your toes, bend at the elbows to low plank. Inhale, beautiful Mary Ellen, upward facing dog. Oh. And exhale, flip the feet, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Take your big breath in. Let it go with ah. Let's take those thigh exercises again. So bend those knees, spring forward into plank 3 times. Hips up, knees bend, and plank. Hips up, knees bend, and plank. This time, hips up, knees bend, but prepare for flight. Look forward. Hop, skip, jump, or walk the feet to the hands. You did great. Inhaling to flat back, hands on shins, crown of head pulls forward. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise it up, circle sweep, rise all the way up to standing and reach. Exhale, prayer hands to heart center. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, circle sweep, raise it up. Exhale, chair position. Good. So in your chair, your feet can be side by side or separated. What feels better for you? Plant the soles firmly into the floor. Bring your seat a little lower. Raise your chest up. We'll inhale, raise up. Exhale to chair. Take a few of these. Breath in lifts you up. Breath out dips you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay in your chair. I'd like you to bring your right arm back and left arm forward and twist. Bring it back to your chair. Left arm back, right arm forward, twist. Chair. Take some of these. Turn to the right. Turn to the left. Right. Left. One more on each side. Now we're going to add the rising up. So inhale, sweep. Exhale, down. Inhale, open to right. Exhale, chair. Inhale, open to left. Exhale, chair. Inhale, circle, sweep. Exhale, chair. Open to right. Open to left. And stand all the way up. And meet with hands and heart center standing. You did great. Breath in. And breath out. Taking it back down for sun salutation A. Circle sweep your arms up high, rise. Exhale your forward fold all the way down. Good. Inhale, flat back. Crown of head pulls forward, tailbone pulls back. Hop, skip, jump, or walk back to that high plank. Hold your plank, students. Belly draws in firmly. Good work. Holding plank. Hold it. 5, 4, 3. Beautiful, Judy. 2, 1. Roll forward on the toes. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Students, big breath in. Let go with your ah. Out through the nose, the ah, right? All right, right leg comes up nice and high. And with great care, place it in between your hands. Stepping the foot between the hands. Setting up for your runner's lunge position. These are beautiful. Now keep those fingers tented. Good, Karina. You want tented fingers, so just the tips are on the ground, almost like training wheels on your first bicycle. You're going to establish your strong lunge, drawing the insides of your thighs toward each other. Feel that on the inner thighs. Crown of head pulls forward, runner's lunge. So it's like you're at the start line of a race. These are beautiful. When the thighs feel strong enough, can you draw those fingertips back? This is an airplane lunge. Left arm extends forward, taking it to thunderbolt position. And from thunderbolt, left arm sweeps up and over into warrior 2 position. Yeah? Good. Opening the hips to the side of your room. Arms are strong. Little fists, circle those wrists. Change the direction. Yoga is such a beautiful practice because there are not many physical activities that even your fingers get a workout. Yes? And your wrists. It's a beautiful, beautiful practice. We're going to take a little bit of Tai Chi movement here, okay? I'd like you to tilt your body and windmill your arms and reach up and reach down for a bent knee triangle position here. From bent knee triangle, push through that right leg to a straight leg triangle. Your right hand can land anywhere, possibly on the ankle, possibly on the floor. But if you're built like me, I put my right hand on my thigh. I don't have the flexibility to go any deeper, and I feel fine about that. Here we go. Reverse that straight leg triangle so your right arm's up in the air. Make a little L or target with that right hand. Circle sweep left arm. Inhale up. Exhale, draw back. Inhale up. Draw back. One more. Finding then your straight leg triangle proper. Bent knee triangle proper. You'll propel your arms and the left foot will step forward to meet the right, Tadasana. Inhale, circle sweep, and exhale, per hands to heart center. Take a breath in and take a breath out. You're going to find a little bounce here. You're going to do some high intensity intervals. What I'd like you to just play with is your toe tap, which means right toe out to the right, in, left, in. Notice the little knee bend in between each tap. Option here to add your arms. All of you are so eager to take double time, right? Because this is very hard. All right, go for it. Much easier. Now I invite you to add some of your unique interpretation. One popular way to take this is elbow knee. Let your body move, let it find the beat, good. Let yourself have fun, find your movement. Good, Marna. So your arms can be up, reaching those knees up. So we've got Tyler Childers' House Fire playing here in the studio. If you're at home, you can find that on Apple Music. It's a great beat for any sort of high intensity interval training. Good, Stacy. What you want to do is start releasing those endorphins so that everything feels good. Everything you do starts to feel good instead of like a chore. Nothing should feel like a chore in life. Once you locate that beat, it just takes you away. If you love this kind of stuff, you got to come to Deba's Bollywood. November 15th. Almost bringing it home. Find your dance. Jeff and Stacy, you guys look like you are synchronized dancers. It's beautiful. Shake it out. Anytime you take a high intensity interval, it's really lovely then to just shake it out a little bit, get that blood back to places. And then we go right back into the more disciplined flow. So inhale, circle, sweep high. And exhaling per hands to heart center, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, we circle, sweep, we rise. Exhale, we forward fold, take it all the way down. Inhaling, flat back, hop, skip, jump or walk back to that high plank. We're going to hold that plank. We're going to hold it 5, 4, 3, 2. Rolling forward on the toes, Chaturanga Vinyasa. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Left leg comes up nice and high. Step it very carefully for me in between your hands. Remember to tent those fingers. This is your runner's lunge. Breathe. Good structure here, good structure. When the thighs are ready, the arms can come back and the fingertips point backward. Beautiful. Crown of head pulls forward. When the right arm extends, we locate our thunderbolt. Extends forward. And just when you're cozy there, you're going to open up to warrior 2 position. Good. Yeah, relaxing those shoulders, stretching the arms, making little fistules with your hands, and turning those fists one direction and the other. Then opening the hands, tilting the body, windmilling the arms, a beautiful bent knee triangle position. Make sure that chest is open, the arms are extending. And we push through that left leg to establish a straight leg triangle pose. Reverse your straight leg triangle. Let's keep that left hand up in the air, making a little target with your thumb and your first finger. Right arm to your arrow. Inhale, circle, sweep up. Exhale, draw back. Sweep up. And draw back. Sweep up. And draw back. 2 more. The slow, deliberate movements to help build long and strong muscle. Fantastic. Returning back to straight leg triangle proper. Bent knee triangle proper. Warrior 2. Propelling the arms, the right foot steps forward to meet the left. Circle, sweep arms up in the air, inhale. And exhale, per hands to your heart center. Breathe in. and breathe out. All right. Here's a nice little sequence or sequette. We're going to make it a short but powerful one. Inhale, circle sweep the arms, and the right knee comes up high. So lift that thigh as high as you can by pulling belly in and down. I see some extremely strong cores in this room. You'll inhale, lift up. Woo! Exhale, crescent lunge position. You are welcome to visit airplane on your way to crescent lunge. Take two more. Push off with that back foot. Inhale, right knee lifts. And exhaling, take your time to crescent lunge. Play with it. And one more. Crescent lunge. Good. Let's drop the back heel. Warrior one position. So the back heel angles inward and comes down for warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Good. Push through the left leg, straighten it out, pivot on the left heel, turning into five-pointed star, please, facing those side mirrors. Belly draws in and up here in five-pointed star. Inhale, lift up, and exhale a nice forward fold. Take your sweet time. Good, good. Option to hold on to blocks if you wish, or the floor in front of you, or your feet, your shins, or your thighs. So as you are taking this gorgeous forward fold, I'll just say hi to everybody out there, our friends in Scotland who are watching us. Hi, Trev. Our friends in Connecticut, Sarah. And anywhere else, give us a comment. Let us know where you're watching from, and we'll give you a beautiful shout out. I hope you're enjoying your yoga. You guys are great waiters. You're going to roll the insides of your thighs toward each other. Okay, so engage the inner thighs as you prepare to dismount. Arms extend out. Those inner thighs pull inward to activate the outer glutes, rising up. Good. And then toe heel those feet inward a little bit. Finding goddess position, you tilt your pelvis, bend your knees. Good. Good. And if you can, you go one inch here. Maybe one more inch deep. I like that. Some of you are raising your heels one at a time. Wow. That's a beautiful goddess hold. We're really working our quads in this class today. You might be a little stiff later on, so make sure that you hydrate. Maybe even a hot bath after this. Let's rise back up, push through those thighs. Good. Pivot on the heels and face the front. Good. Warrior two position. Good. From warrior two, propelling those arms, that right foot steps forward to meet the left, and here you find yourself in standing again. Breathe in and breathe out. You'll inhale, circle, sweep your arms up high. The left knee is going to lift. Pull your belly in and down. Inhale, knee lifts. And exhale, crescent lunge position. Take your time. Second set. Left knee lifts. You inhale and rise. Crescent lunge. Third set. So we've got the Keep Going On song playing. It was produced by a married couple during COVID, and it's gone viral. And it's all about just going on during COVID. You drop your back heel, warrior one, open it up to warrior two. Good. We'll propel our arms and the back foot steps forward to meet the front. Circle sweep up, and two hands come into your heart center. Breathe in and breathe out. Dancer pose. Right palm comes out to the right, guys. Left arm shoots up. Reach back for your left foot or ankle from behind. Lift up and charge forward, dancer. Two more breaths here in dancer. Breathe in. And dancer release. Left palm comes out to the left. Right arm shoots up. Reach back for your left foot or ankle from behind. Breathe. Dancer. Two more breaths. You're doing great. And dancer release. Tree pose. You guys ready? Breathe in, circle sweep, raise it up. Hands come into prayer. Breathe in and breathe out. Goes into left leg as the right foot comes up along the left thigh or the left calf. Finding your beautiful strength and balance. Find your tree. transcend. One more breath. When you dismount, let's take the right foot behind us for Parsvottanasana, a beautiful posture after tree position. Two hands come on hips, lift up, breathing in, and then hinging forward over straight legs initially with crown of head pulling forward. Option to start rounding and take Janya Shavasana, head to knee position. You're welcome to bend that front knee so it meets your forehead, or to just be happy exactly wherever you land here. You'll feel the stretching in the top backs of your thighs, and in that right calf, a beautiful stretch. Option to round forward or pull the crown of your head forward and keep a flat back. Breathe. Okay, careful with your dismount. Rise up slowly and carefully the opposite way you came in. And please step your right foot back forward to meet the left foot. Roll out whatever needs rolling. Good. Tree pose on the left side, which means the right foot plants and the left toes come on up the right leg at some point. Yeah, if you haven't heard the Keep Going On song, it's by the Bengsons. And it's just a fantastic, inspirational, motivational song about COVID. Or about the human spirit during COVID. That's a better way to put it. Where else would you find human beings doing tree pose in a heated studio? Look at this human spirit. Belly draws in. Balance is strong. You've got to dig so deep to find this level of strength. And then apply it to all things in your life, not just our tree positions, but the stuff that's really hard. One more breath in tree. And then please finding Parsvottanasana. Tree foot goes behind you now, and 2 feet are grounded as you hinge forward from the hips, both hips pointing to the front of your room. Feeling that beautiful stretch in the backs of your thighs. And the left calf muscle getting a great stretch. If you're rounding forward, your spine is loosening up and stretching. And then vertebra by vertebra, we can lift up slow and strong. Take your sweet time. Use those belly muscles. Good. Our back foot will step forward to meet the front. 2 arms come down to our sides. You can roll out whatever you would like to roll. While we're standing, let's give our neck a nice little stretch. So I'd like you all to pretend that you have a string on the top of your head and it's tied to the ceiling. So you have to create as much length in your neck as you possibly can. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Look over to the right. Look over to the And look over to center, look over to the left. And one more time, and this time really create length in that neck and look over to the right. Now, if we were owls, we could turn our heads and look at the paintings even without moving, without moving our shoulders or our torso. Okay, and back to center, and one more time to the left. And back to center. Roll out a little bit. And something that we're going to do as soon as we lie down is called wind removing pose, but I'd like you to try it while standing too. So please plant the left foot into the floor. Please interlace your fingers and bend the right knee, and let's get that shin inside the hands. And I urge you not to lean into those joints. Stack your joints. Use your muscles for strength so that there is no pressure on the joints. And we'll open up to Nataraja position, which is Dancer King, Raja, dancing Shiva. Shiva is your masculine energy. Shakti is the feminine energy. And each of us contains a proportion of both Shakti and Shiva. Beautiful. Back to your center. I'd like you to try to grab your right foot behind you with both hands. This is a tricky one. We'll also do this when we're lying down. It's a lot harder standing up though. And point the right knee downward. And try to take that foot with both hands. Excellent. While you're doing that, you're going to bring shoulders back and puff the chest up. Take a big breath in, puff up like a peacock. So after your runs or your bike rides, our student Judy rides her bike here every time. You definitely want that beautiful quad stretch. All right, shake that out. And we'll just take these very simple exercises. They're difficult, but they're simple, right? On the other side, so the right foot plants. We start with wind removing standing, left side. You can circle at your ankle. Open. When you're ready, you're going to take that foot behind you and do the old runner's exercise. So I used to be started running at age 15 and I stopped when I was about 54. I like to call myself an old runner. And this is an old runner's exercise. You're going to feel that in the quad. Point that knee down. Doesn't that feel good? Isn't that beautiful? Once you really just breathe into that left quad, it just feels so good to stretch. All right, shake it out. Take any movements that feel okay for you. You can separate your feet a little. You can start to just twist and swing. You can take your swimmer arms, backstroking or crawling. Because when we're on the floor, we can't really take these free movements. We'll slap the floor instead. That can be painful. So take whatever moves your body's asking for. Whew. I'll remind you guys, there's a Thanksgiving class. There are two. There's one at 8. No, I cut the third one, Jeff. No one signed up. So there's two. There's an 8. And if those fill up, we'll add a third. But they're not filling up. So 8 o'clock is the flow before the feast. And the 10 is Bikram. Yes. All right. So just a reminder. All right, loves, here we go. Circle sweep, arms up nice and high. Hands start center for grounding, breathing in and out. Inhale, circle sweeping. Exhale, forward fold, draw all the way down. Inhaling your flat back, and you can walk or hop back depending on your energy level. High plank. Wow. Shoulders above wrists. Belly draws in. Roll forward on the toes and bending at the elbows to low plank. Take your time. We're actually just going to land. If you want to take your up dog, that's great. But land with your belly on the mat, and let's just get a little rest here. Your left ear is on the mat and your head faces to the right. And you can bend those knees and windshield wiper the legs. And remember, guys, too, every morning at 9 a.m. is a class. And the Monday through Friday 9 a.m.s are not very full. So please come in and see us for those. Those are fantastic classes. And we feature the most amazing teachers during the week. That's a lot of bang for the buck, those 9 a.m.s, Monday through Friday. Okay, as promised, we're going to take that quad stretch lying down now. So lay on your belly and reach back for your right foot or ankle from behind. I use both hands for this, and I keep my chest and face on the floor. The reason being, I don't want my lower back. Bring your thighs together. And if you feel it, if you got this, you're going to pull that right knee toward the back of your room. Make sure your right front hip bone is on the floor. Breathe in and see if you can lift the right knee a little. Okay. Release that leg. You did great. Try the other side. Reach back for your left foot. Knees point back. Heel presses toward your hiney. Let's raise the left knee up and down. Beautiful. All right, release that leg. We're going to push up with our hands and walk backward on your hands, just taking a reclining hero's pose to further stretch. Do you guys realize all the leg work we're doing today? This is all legs today. You're further going to stretch those quads. All right. If you can sit between the heels, then please do so. And if you're between the heels, you can lie all the way back. Now you'll see, I don't know if the camera can see me, but the students can see me. I'm leaning forward because this is a little too intense for me. And I can mitigate some of the pressure by just leaning forward. The tops of my feet are getting a beautiful stretch. Now, once I start to feel comfortable in that position, then I can start walking myself back a little bit. And some of you who come all the time can lie all the way back. But each position is equally valuable. There's no better yoga that any of us does over anybody else. There's no better anything that anybody does over anybody else. All that matters is the effort. Measure your effort. You can never go wrong. Who cares what the result is? With effort comes knowledge. That's your result. Okay, my loves, you're carefully going to get up. Ooh, mama. And we're going to turn around and lie on our backs, okay? And I ask that you bring your head to the front of the room and your feet toward the back. And as promised, wind removing pose. So you take that right shin inside your 10-finger grip. Okay. And the elbows hug the sides of your body, and the left leg is very relaxed here. Using hand strength and bicep strength, not shoulders, not head or neck. How about we open that right leg out to the right using our right hand? And my favorite back exercise, you'll bring your right knee over your right hip. Open your right knee out to the right, keeping the knee bent. Then push your right heel down to your left heel. Rotate your right leg inward. Right knee up, right knee out. Push down and rotate inward. And go ahead and take some circles here. Very good for that lower back. You may feel clicking all over your body, and that's perfectly normal. Let's try the other side, my loves. Relax the right leg, interlace your 10 fingers. Wind removing on the left, please. Please open up your left knee out to the left. Okay, we're going to try that back exercise. So knee up, knee out, straighten the leg and rotate it inward. And just take some lovely knee circles. Wow. Whew. Yeah. Now when you're ready, both knees come up. And you can put your hands on each knee, one on each knee, and stir your knees toward your chest and away from your chest, opening and closing your thighs. Breathe. And then relax the left leg on the floor. Interlace your fingers behind your right thigh and just take a nice hamstring stretch by persuading the right thigh closer to your chest. The hands are behind the thigh. What I'd like you to do is bend the knee and bring your right heel down, and then push your right heel up and down and up, down and up, down and up. We're going to switch out legs. So when the right leg is straight, belly draws in and down, scissor the legs, and let's get that left leg up. Good. Hands behind the thigh. Just give yourself a good hamstring stretch. And then you can start bending that knee and pushing that heel up and down. And you can brace the leg with your hands. Breathe in and out. Take eagle legs, right leg up and over the left, and tuck your right foot behind your left calf with deeply bent knees. And you can drop your eagle legs to one side. Take a deep breath in. Switch them to the other side. Bring them back to center. Let's put our left leg up and over the right. Eagle on the other side. And then dropping your thighs to the other side. And if you untangle your legs, you can take those knee circles one more time for me, circling the knees, opening and closing them. What I'd like you to try to transition into, if possible, please, is your boat position. Heels push up, legs are straight, ideally, and your spine comes off the floor. So just one last kind of rally for the abs here. And Deba, if you don't mind demonstrating the different versions, will you spin around and face the camera for me, love? Thank you. So many different versions. Let's start with knees bent and toes on the floor and hands on the floor. This is a valuable boat right here. If you'd like a little more challenge, you can lift the toes up. If you'd like a little more challenge, you can lift the arms. And if you'd like a little more challenge, you can straighten the legs. Oh, you're good. So you find what boat works for you. Holding this with steadfast integrity. Breathe. Holding it 5. Good work, students. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lying down nice and long. So stretch the feet and stretch the arms. Breathe into your stick pose. Is everybody doing okay? Back row, you okay? Are you okay, Jeff? Okay. Point and flex your feet. When you don't feel well, you just stay laying down on your mat or flag me down for help, okay? You can opt out of any and all postures at any time. Let's take a second set of boat if you'd like. Legs up and spine up. Gee, 15 and 19. Okay. 2 more breaths. And let it go, students. Lay out nice and long for your stick pose. Stretch long. You did such beautiful work today. Waterfall. You can raise your legs in the air. You can place a block underneath your butt or your lower back. Let's get some of the blood back to the heart and to the head. Let's reconnect with our breath in case we did get disconnected. Your breath is the voice of your soul. Let's play it. Inhaling. And exhaling. Ask yourselves, is there any posture that your body is asking for? If so, you can do it now or you can stay in waterfall. And to my dear TV audience, I'm going to close out with my friends here in Shavasana. Our lights are going to go out. Therefore, I'm going to close out our TV session now by saying namaste, peace, and love one another. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back here live at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.